another stress on its own. If those things were looked at instead, perhaps we would not have 6 million PVCs uncollected. We'll take a commercial now. When we come back, the conversation continues on the newspaper review. Stay with us.
You are tuned in to
Nigeria Info.
We'll be right back after this.
phone calls. Remember that we are streaming live on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. And you can also be a part of the conversation on X at Nigeria Info PH. But most importantly, on WhatsApp, you can send your messages 0809 030 6416. Also, any of these ways you can get through to us. The number to call is 0817 923 0003. 0817 923 0003. That's the number you can call to be part of the conversation, or you call 0817 923 0007. 0817 923 0007. So any of those numbers, you get through to us. And we'll start with some of your messages on Facebook already. We have quite a number of them coming through. So let's see how many we can take. Remember, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. That's the handle on Facebook. You can watch, listen, and most importantly, make your contribution real time. So let's take some comments now. Don't forget to click on the share button. All right. That's also very important to click on the share button so you get as much people part of the conversation this morning as possible. All right. So this one here says, good morning, Igbikis from Rukboku. 2025 budget to be reviewed by federal government for poverty alleviation. Nigeria shouldn't be talking about poverty. The country is rich. Iyobu Kelvin says Wike should reflect the reasons for the season and set aside bitterness. Has taken swipe at perceived political enemies at this period of love where the state has series of Christmas carols to move on with isn't the right way to go. Gifting stream says buying cars and landed properties for traditional rulers and bishops doesn't mean they should support you when you want to make the state ungovernable. Fidelis Elemoa says the state government need to end land grabbing activities in the state. This is Christian Williams. Rather than proposing on how to transmit results electronically, INEC is busy thinking of how to destroy our PVCs. Okay, Christian Williams, I get your point. That's something else you would think. You would look at also saying INEC should also be talking about the flaws that the last election experienced. How do we improve on those? What do we even need with the electoral laws that we can put in our reports and get the House to look into it and, perhaps make certain corrections or amend certain parts of the electoral laws to help the process become much more better. Lorenzo Delight says INEC destroying 6 million collected PVCs isn't ideal. They should make collection process easy. Ogo Ojone Justice, it's crystal clear that the FCT minister is frustrated in the politics of the state. Alozie King Chigozie says vast majority of Nigerian citizens have no confidence in INEC. The president of this commission the commission has set demoralized a lot of people, believe me. He says, Ogo Ojone Justice says, okay, we had that before. Justice Ori says, thank God for life. That is the most important thing this season. God bless and keep Nigeria Info. Well, thank you very much. King Boy says, FCT Minister Nyesom Wike said why he removed Secondus, he stopped fighting and made peace. If he bought cars for pastors, that should stop wrong actions of him. I didn't get what you're saying, but I understand what you're trying to say. But what you wrote down did not interpret that as well. Blessed Ola says, good morning. FCT Minister made mention of Uche Secondus and Omeha over River State politics. The reason is the FCT Minister has lost political strength to the governor. Patrick Amadi says the extension of the FCT Minister as the reason he removed Uche Secondus is nothing but the simple truth. Governor Sims should be careful with Uche Secondus. He's working with the governor now. It is fake. That's from Patrick Amadi. More messages. This is from Obina Samuel. The religious and traditional leaders are in a position to speak truth at any time despite receiving unsolicited gifts from any individual. Wonsu Obina Samuel, you sent that one in from Facebook. Thank God Ability says the chairman of INEC should learn from Ghana's Electoral Commission. Let's see if we can take more. Okay, I think that's the much we can take on Facebook. We'll just quickly go over to the phone lines now and take some of the calls. 0817 923 0003. 0817 923 0007. Ida from Nkoro, we'll start with you. Good morning, quickly. Let's keep it simple and straight to the point. Good morning, Ida. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, brother. Yes, I want to commend the chief of our government house, ADC, Egneye. My brother, I was in Awoda, big jubilation, car gift and money gift. We are happy to commend that particular young man. He's doing well. Because the state is booming. People are rejoicing. No hardship in River State since this governor took over. And I want to talk about the former governor's statement. But if you do something secretly, it is secretly. Not that when the person gets issue with you, he says, we bought time for this thing. And if you respect traditional rulers, please, we talk to this our traditional rulers, it's not good. They are our fathers, our grandfathers. Please. And our bishops then. It's not good. You do something for somebody, you just keep it secretly. They say the hand that gives always receives. For so you do secret something. You come on air, you escape them. If you give INEC, you do that for INEC. Very soon the house is dealing for INEC. When they disappoint him, he will come out and say it. So people should be careful of him. Thank you. God bless you. The enemy of the state.
JJ from Rumigbo, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, JJ.
I don't know if you have watched this movie, Terminator 1 and 2. I want to recommend it for the FCT minister to watch. Where the first mission was, don't even give to that child called John. The second mission of Arnold Schwarzenegger was to make sure that as soon as the child is vetted, all you need is to protect that child because it's something that will deliver at the end of the day. And I think that's the role that Uche Secondus has played. Everybody has their preferred candidate at a time. But now that elections are over, let's all work together to deliver that baby, to make sure you protect that baby like Minister 2. There's nothing wrong there. I think the only people that are in the mode of campaign here are the people with the FCT minister who think that the baby should be better, but must not grow at the end of the day. And he talked about the movie which is Secondus. For your own personal interest, because you have presidential ambition, please ask Dino Melaye. On the booth chairman, I want to join him to also commend the chief of staff government of Edison A. Yesterday was Christmas over Christmas again. Andrew, close your eyes and imagine what 1 million will do to 100 people in a place and 10 good cars. Each of those cars is over 25 million naira. You did that. People have been chief of staff before. We saw monopomp. We saw some funny things. But this one is taking it to the people, empowerment machine. Conclusively, all those professors, lawyers are saying they won't allow people to disgrace Alfred Babalola. Go to court now, defend him now, not threatening people now.
All right, JJ, thank you very much. Mufasa is calling from NTA Road. Good morning, Mufasa.
Yeah, hi, Andrew. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I want to equally say that it should be so much credit to the FCT minister for me, especially this period, is completely unnecessary. I mean, that you bought cars and gifted land to traditional rulers and clergymen doesn't mean that they shouldn't support the government of the day so that the state can move forward. I mean, these are respected statesmen in the society that is expected of them to align with a fair and just cause. Okay, so don't be disappointed that the people decided to stand and speak for the truth. Okay, so the minister should take it easy. Every time that they have the opportunity to speak, they shouldn't be throwing jabs at people. If you have issues with Uche Secondus, I think those are political issues and you should leave the clergy and the traditional rulers out of their problem because they have a responsibility to support their government so that River State can move forward. And I want to say that, let me quickly join my voice with the Booth Party chairman to appreciate the chief of staff government as Dr. Edison Meye for what he has done for his people. Over 100 million naira given to his people and cars. I think it's a good one. It goes to show that this is a season of love and then there's everything here at the material source love. And lastly, let me congratulate Chief Obi Oya for what he did to the upcoming entertainers in Onega yesterday. It's a good one, and for me, it's a proper way to celebrate, the festive.
All right, thank you very much. Gift is in the room. We'll see. Gift, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
All right, good morning, Gift.
I want to talk on the FCT minister making comment on the removal of Uche Secondus. That one, we don't want to hear it again. FCT minister, that is super story. What we want you to tell us is how to N11 you say you bought for River State, how you converted it to your personal property. What we want to hear is how you told us that being a minister is a liability, and suddenly you now became a minister in Tinubu's government. What we want you to tell us is how the AIT land you revoke now became your personal property. How the land grabbing issue in Abuja, you are civil it to Chinda. That's what we want to hear. We are tired of all these stories of coming, making noise. We are bigger than it. You will fail heavily, River State.
All right. Let's give Joseph in LMA. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. I am worried by the statement of the former governor. I kick out Secondus when he wanted to make his cousin Ele Okoro governor. My question to him this morning is he the party constitution? Has he not endorsed or have he no interest over a particular candidate? Has anybody come up to instigate or expel him from PDP? Everybody is entitled to his interest. That statement is a display of lawlessness and impunity and driven towards setting discord and hate between the governor and Secondus. Very soon he will tell us how he's using the Martin Amelule Assembly and Tony Okocha APC to destabilize the state and make it ungovernable. He should retrace his step and ensure that his decision should be in line with the norms in governance. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Emeka in Elele Alimini, good morning.
Yes, my dear brother, good morning.
Go on.
I want to sincerely commend the Chief of Staff government hat on what he is doing in Ahoda. Which means the young man came prepared. We have been having series of Chief of Staff in Nigeria, in River State. None of them have performed such. Even in my MOFA, we have had Chief of Staff before, but the thing is not doing well. I commend him for that. Also, my recommendation goes to my local government chairman, David Omeji, go to MOFA. He is empowering people. There is no making noise. He is a man of secret achiever. He is a man that came prepared. Come to my village in Elena today. They want to know the whole market as a whole. I'm commending him for that. I want to condemn the act of INEC for destroying permanent voter cards. It's a waste of public funds. They should look for a way to advertise for people to come and collect their PVC. Thank you and God bless you.
All right. Thank you very much, Emeka. Maxwell is in Port Harcourt. Good morning, Maxwell. Hello, Maxwell. Good morning. All right. We can't hear what Maxwell is saying. I guess we have to move on to another caller. The number to call still is 0817-923-0007, 0817-923-0003. Many of those numbers to get through to us. We have loads of messages on WhatsApp. Soki Fubara says INEC should be up to date with the distribution of PVC. It's possible to capture and print the card ASAP. Back in the days, ATM cards would take long to collect, but these days you can't. We can walk into a bank and get your ATM in less than an hour. I'll tell you truthfully, I haven't been to the banking hall for almost 10 years, if not more. and I've never needed to use an ATM card or anything because I just do all my transactions online. I just use the apps and do all my transactions. For whatever reason, sometime last month, I had to go to the bank, one of the popular ones. And they say I should go get my ATM from a dispensing machine. I honestly was shocked. I didn't know that they had advanced to that level where you could go to a machine, a card vendor machine, where you just stand and put your account number in, account number or your BVN rather. I think, and then it prints your card and dispenses your card right there. So in less than 20 minutes, you get your card and you leave. It's way less than that. I think I should be talking 10, 15 minutes. You get your card and you leave. It was just something that I looked at, I was like, oh, nice. And what came into my head immediately was, so how come INEC cannot apply the same technology and we get our PVCs like just as quick as this? I'm pretty sure there was a time people used to abandon their ATM cards in banks. But then when the bank found better ways to do it, nobody abandons their ATM cards in banks anymore. You collect it and you leave. Another message here, that's from Soki Fubara. This one says, Uche Secondus is very wrong to say that Wike is an enemy to Fubara. Secondus needs to tender an apology to the FCT minister. Igbani Joe sent that one in. This one says, so because FCT minister gifted people with SUVs and lands, they shouldn't speak the truth when necessary. Please, let's have a break. ND from Rumigbo sent that one. Blessed Ola says, Blessed from Alu says, Stampede APC tell President Tinubu about the hunger. President should do the needful, stop hunger in the country because entire citizens are affected by hunger, and that's why Nigerian government should reconsider masses first, and federal government should introduce discipline to put full stop on corruption. That's Blessed from Alu. He sent that one in. Fubi says, good morning. Because he bought cars and lands for pastors and traditional leaders. When he's doing the wrong thing, they should then support him. Fubara sent that one in from Port Harcourt. Jerry Michael says INEC can go ahead and destroy not only uncollected PVCs but their own states, offices and headquarters, because they are not of any service to Nigerians as far as I'm concerned. Even when electorates collect their PVCs, it translates to nothing. Hence, they should destroy everything, including infamous beavers that never works on election day. Jerry Michael from Eagle Island sent that one in. Tamala Tekena says INEC should also think of a way to remove dead or dormant voters from the register. Mr. Afemi, in fairness, the last PVC collection process by INEC between August and January ahead of the 2023 election was seamless. It was done at ward levels. In some wards, in some local government areas, it was at polling unit level. Text from Oyigbo. Chikeze Lawrence says FCT minister and his cronies should concentrate in their land business in Abuja and leave us to have a fresh breath this Yuletide. As a lawman from Ozuzu. Ogo General Justice says it's crystal clear that the FCT minister is frustrated in the politics of the state. Another one here says, round face. Good morning, Andrew. The FCT minister, Wike defends the reason why he removed Secondus as chairman. I believe that he did it for the benefit of Southerners, not knowing that the North will still participate in the presidential primaries. Round face from Rumekini. My Hector says, what is the intent of the FCT minister's statement, if not to cause disaffection between the governor and Secondus? I think it is unnecessary. Tell Rivers people that tell the FCT minister that Rivers people have moved on. He has his candidate. Secondus also has his own candidate. He plotted and removed Secondus because of his own selfish interests and not because of anything else. He brought in the governor to cover up his mess, but unfortunately things did not go as he planned. So please tell the minister, let bygone be bygone. Rivers State has moved on. Hector, you sent that message in. Odimegu says, good morning. If you ask me, that is no news. Must Wike be on the news every day? He should continue removing people since he has turned to an emperor. Odimegu Sonny Didia from Amerilu, that's from you, and that's the last one we are taking. Unfortunately, we don't have enough time for Akanto and Chima. Your call came in pretty late. We have to go now for a commercial. Good morning.
The show continues